What's up guys, my name is Mark, and today I want to show you a new lens adapter I got that allows me to mount my older Canon FD lenses to my modern Canon cameras. So I picked up the Fotodiox Pro adapter. But some of you may know, I love shooting with vintage glass. And all of my shooting up until this point has been done on my mirrorless Sony a7S II camera. But I wanted something to mount onto my Canon C100 as well as my DSLR Canon 60 Mark II. So inside the box is a set of instructions and the lens adapter itself. It's nice that it has this lens cap and hood to protect the glass inside. Now I've got a bunch of other Fotodiox adapters for my Sony camera, but this one has some cool features that the others don't. Now the build quality is actually pretty impressive, with precision all-metal construction and chrome-plated brass mounts for a secure fit. Now before mounting this lens, be sure to place the adapter ring on install. Installing the lens on the adapter ring is super easy. Simply line up the red marks and turn gently until you hear a click. Now, one cool thing about this FD adapter is that it actually gives you the option to operate the lens aperture with the adapter itself. I actually really like this feature as it seems to declick the aperture ring for smooth f-stop transitions, similar to that found on cine lenses. Now because we're dealing with vintage SLR lenses, there are no auto features, so these lenses are 100% manual focus, manual aperture control. You can see here the reading on my camera has a 0 for where the aperture setting should be. Okay, so what I want to do now is go out and take some test shots with this lens to kind of see how the image quality is on the still camera. It's kind of a gloomy day, not really ideal for this, but let me just swap out here. Alright, so on the camera right now is my vintage 24mm lens with the adapter. This I just pulled off my 24mm 1.4. Let's go take some shots. Now I do want to mention that this particular adapter has a little lens just kind of inside there, which does introduce a bit of a crop factor for your camera, as well as a approximately 1-stop light loss. So just take that into account when you're metering with your modern camera. For $35, you really can't go wrong. I mean, I think it's a great way to adapt these old lenses to your cameras. I mean, of course, there's always drawbacks when shooting with vintage glass. There's the manual, there's image quality isn't quite as sharp as modern day prime lenses, but given the fact that the lenses themselves you can get are fairly cheap, the adapter being cheap, it's an amazing way to experiment with different focal lengths, as well as get a feel of what fast prime lenses can do for your images. So am I happy with it? Absolutely. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you did, thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to see more. And as always, if you have any questions about vintage lenses or lens adapters or mounting to specific cameras, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. I love engaging with you guys down there, so leave a message. I will definitely respond. See you guys next time.